Alright, so I know what you're thinking. How the fuck are you going to take a shower in the middle of the goddamn woods with no running water? So here's what I do. First, set up this little tent thing, just so that the water doesn't splash all over the place. And then put that little thing down that I can stand on with bare feet, without, and then, well, here's the pump. And then what I do is take this pot and set it over there, and rainwater pours into it. And then when it's full, I use it. And then there's a button in here. There's the battery. And this is rechargeable. I can just use like a USB charger, like a phone charger, to charge this battery. And then press that button. And see. And then it will spray. There it goes. And I have another shower head. The only issue with the shower head, because the shower head is like big and it's like a regular shower head, but here's the problem. When you turn it on, boom, you're wet automatically. This one has a sprayer, so I can turn it on and then I can spray where the fuck I want to. Much better. Because otherwise I would waste so much water if I used the other shower head. You know what I mean? But it works exactly the same as like a regular shower. Actually, it works better because I can just turn it off when I want to. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got everything opened up now. Just because when it's hot, I have to do that so the wind can get through. Otherwise, it'll be about 110 degrees in there. And I'm not even exaggerating. Before, it was like in the mid 80s. But in there, it was like 116, 117. Just like up towards like where the, like at eye level where the thermometer was. But then I could like lay down on the bed and it would be cooler because cooler air sings. Oh yeah, so here's the progress in the garden. So what I did is this guy right here had one growing right next to him and another one growing right next to him. So what I did was, well, one of them died, but this one did not die. This is the other one that was next to it. So the really small one though died. I think it was just too small. But it was literally right there. It was right next to it. There's no way. And that one is much bigger. The little one has to die. There's nothing I could do. I tried to give it another life on over there, but fuck it. Beans. Oh man, this wood though over here, I've been breaking it apart the last couple days. That plastic is just to keep it dry. But it's a pretty big pile. I don't know how big it looks on camera, but it's pretty large. Pretty large. Because like you can see how big the log is compared to my hand. That's what she said. Twigs. Plus, I've still got all this that I haven't processed yet. And then like over here I have just all pine needles, so when I need like kindling kind of shit, and then that's all bark, tree bark. And then there's even more underneath. But I've got all kinds of varying levels of sticks. And then what I can do in the winter time, well, I'm just going to put plastic over it when it rains and shit, and that way I'll have dry wood. Some dry wood. I might make like 3 or 4 piles like this. Especially at the end of summer, like when the blackberries die back. And I'm definitely going to start stocking up even more when summer starts ending. I'm going to ramp up the production even more than now, which is kind of crazy to think about because I have a lot of fucking wood. And these pieces are so gigantic. Like that log right here on the end, I had to flip it end over end. I couldn't even pick it up. It's solid. It's probably like 200 pounds. But yeah, that's it. And then that pot was sitting out in the sun. So the water is warm, like it's cool. It's not cold though, because it got sunlight all day. And it got to like 78, 79, something like that. So, I mean, it was not hot, you know. But when I like started doing shit, I would start sweating because it was at least hot enough for that to happen. You know. But then if you sit down and then it's like you feel the breeze and it's just really nice. The temperature is actually really nice. Man, these snapdragons. The best thing about them too is that they just grow all year. At the apartment, they would grow even all the way through the winter. January, I'd still have snapdragons. I remember it was snowing. Still had snapdragons. They're hardy. It was actually this plant right here, these snapdragons right here, which don't have flowers right now, but it'll have more flowers soon, sooner or later. So this would be the third summer for those. Yeah. 2019, 2020, 2021. This is the third summer for those snapdragons. They've lived that long. Yeah. Shizzly dizzly. That's it.